I made a scaling simulator that shows you the math behind actually scaling your business, because a lot of the times people don't know how much they're able to spend before the profit drops, and they don't really know where that sweet spot is. So I made this sheet and I'm going to show you on the screen right here. Comment scale and I'll send this to you. You just input your numbers here, your revenue, your current ROAS, your cost of goods, so on, transaction fees. This is going to give you an accurate break-even ROAS. And this is important. Also put your monthly fixed costs here, because as you scale, you know, that deflates your break-even ROAS, if that makes sense. But anyways, include that there and it'll show you your current monthly net. So in this situation, we are at 18% net profit. We're going to leave the AOV here. One thing to focus on is if you want us to increase your AOV, we can come in and we can increase this by roughly 10% on average, which will inflate everything, but we'll leave that for now. Go down here and just fill these numbers. So this will help you find the sweet spot of how much you can spend. So in this situation, if you spent 4x the amount you're spending right now and your ROAS dropped from a 2.3 to a 2.1, your monthly net would go from $56,000 to $158,000, which is $101,000 more in profit. And you can play around with this. So you can put it at 2 ROAS. Okay, you still make $67,000 more. You can put it at a 1.85 ROAS. You still make $15,000 more. So if you can spend 4 times the amount and your ROAS drops to a 1.85, you are still making $15,000 more every single month. Plus you're collecting more data and more customers, which is going to snowball your brand and give you more emails. So down the road, you can hit them with email campaigns and make even more money for LTV. I think it's challenging sometimes when you don't know the numbers and how much you can spend before it doesn't make sense. Hopefully this gives you some clarity. Comment scale and this will send over to you so you can have this and let me know how much you start spending.